Okay, thank you everyone. Today we are going to give an update of what we're being trying to do in this OHDSI Latin America work group. And let me start with the most important part, and it's the people. We've been since 2019 trying to put together a group of people that are passionate about reaching Latin America. That some of them speak Spanish, some of them doesn't, some of them speak Portuguese, um, some of them speak the three, which is awesome. Shout to Talita. and and definitely we've been trying to put together something to reach out this vast group of countries and people. So we want to do it because if you see the map of Odyssey, there are pretty much no dots in the entire Latin America, and we account for 600 million people. So there are some dots in Brazil, and we're going to talk about that later. And then the question has always been how we can do it, how we can really make this possible. So we started in 2018, and then let's me pause here. And then we started with all these grand plans at the end of 2019, and then the pandemic hit us in 2020. And we diverted, each one of the members diverted most of our attention into COVID-related efforts. And then in 2021, we started to regroup and think again how to make this possible. And there has been always these two big communities, and this is just normal for almost any OHDSI work group on reaching data scientists and clinicians in academic institutions. But one thing that we started to think about is that we were always trying to push to see if we could get institutions to do all this conversion. But we started thinking that how, if we reach them to participate scientifically and propose problems and even try to design network studies that we could further partner with data owners that are not necessarily in Latin America, but the problems are maybe relevant for us. So that was the overarching goal, and we thought in a strategy that incorporated, of course, social media. We thought in several ways to make this happen. One was to put out content in Spanish. The language barrier is still real for many of our colleagues in Latin America. Try to push educational material. We thought in how to make possible to even translate some portions of the Odyssey book. We have been inspired by the work that is being done for Korea and for the Chinese version of the book. So we thought that that could also gain us some attention in Latin America. And in the line of trying to come up with a problem that is out of importance in Latin America, but again, right now we don't have a lot of data sources there, but we really want to gain traction there. How we can answer a question that is important for us. It's very interesting that in Latin America there is a high prevalence of motorcycles, and because of that there is a lot of traumatic brain injury happening all across the continent. So we really wanted to see if a problem around hemorrhage would be of interest of the community, and we've been sharing this with clinicians, with some of the partners that have been attending our call, and it seems to be a problem that would be of interest to us to further design a network study. And everybody, because we are in Latin America, we really want also to get together in some form of a study-a-thon. And that has been the dream of being able to pool resources to get together in a study-a-thon. But we really wanted to start with a place that we could design it as a network study before that. And the third component of the reach to Latin America is to really preach the OHDSI word in Spanish. Just this week in the community call, there has been so many and so interesting work just recently published, and we really want to be able to broadcast the work that OHDSI is doing, but in Spanish. And that is one of the things we said, what if we start doing these summaries of all the amazing work that OHDSI is doing, but doing it in Spanish in a way that we can reach these communities. So we have done some of that. but we, of course, we still need a lot of help, and that is where is going to be the call at the end. So David Vizcaya put together this wonderful abstract for the Sociedad Española, the Spanish Society of Epidemiology, to start preaching the word and get to know OHDSI among this community. Talita has been doing some efforts in reaching the University of Sao Paulo. We receive some discommunications every now and then in the forums through email. There is people from Latin America saying, do you have a group together? How are we doing in trying to reach? I just saw a forum post a couple of weeks ago saying, oh, we need some group to reach out Brazil. And we've been really trying to engage more and more, and we see a trend of more and more people coming from Latin America and really trying to pull together this amazing community. I myself been trying to preach the word in my country, Colombia. In every conference anybody wants to invite me, OHDSI is front and center, telling everybody we should do this with OHDSI and try to answer our questions using this. But the 2020 highlight definitely is the Albert Einstein Hospital. They reach out to us and say, we really want to be former members of the Latin American community. They have even really some work advanced in an OMOP conversion from their data, which is amazing and awesome. We have a call with them. They're presenting all the amazing work. They have an amazing group of data scientists and clinicians that are really engaging and pushing forward. The Albert Einstein Hospital is actually among the best in Latin America in the world. So this is a partnership that is just started, and it's really exciting about what is coming next for us. And we have been trying to help them integrate into the further network studies. Hopefully, it will happen that they will be part of our next network study for our community. Thanks to Gerardo, we put together a Desideratum. You see the date, 2019, and a Wiki page. Thank you, Christine. So what were our objectives and what we wanted to do? We haven't updated all of these. These are documents that are still valid for the most part, and they require some minor updates here and there. But we really want to put together and want to move forward this year and put some more muscle on this. And we really need your help for doing this. So there is a great share a link when you can just join the Microsoft Team environments. And also just to have your details in a single place, you can just click in this doc form. I'm going to try to do a forum post with this. So you refresh, so we have your contact and get you an invitation, a formal a calendar invite, so you can join our meetings that are happening usually every 4th Thursday of the month. We will have our next meeting actually this coming Thursday. So this is a perfect time of community calls to say for a call for your help and participation on this initiative that we're very passionate about. And we really believe the moment is right to make Latin America shine. So thank you, everyone. And I will pass to the next speaker.